Hey guys, Mike from Mike's eBay Adventure here. The adventure continues. Today I'm going to show you how to make a clothing photo shoot setup for less than $40. That's right, less than 40 bucks. I'm going to get right into it. So I did a little shopping today, and let me turn you around. All right, starting off over here, we've got our Poly Pro insulation foam board. I got this bad boy 1 inch thick. It's very thick, so it makes it easier to stay together and not just crumble. It's pretty heavy duty. Getting it home was not fun. I got it at Lowe's. That was 16 bucks. I'm gonna cut that up. My plan is to cut it to 6 foot long instead of 8, and then slice the 4 in half. So 2 foot by 6 foot by 2 foot by 6 foot. I'm gonna tape the middle together, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then over here, I've got some Mainstays twin size plush blanket. That was 15 bucks. Nice gray color. I think that'd be a nice background. I got some push pins for the clothing to put to keep it nice and in play. I already had the stapler, the duct tape, and the razor knife. So, I also bought a yardstick. That's to measure out the clothing and show that in the pictures. So let me turn you back around. So all together, that's 15 and 16. That's 31 plus some money for the push pins. We're talking less than 40 bucks. Hopefully it will be a very good tool to help us take our pictures to start selling some clothing. I have not sold any clothing yet. I want to. I found some information on YouTube on how to do it. So we're going to put that together right now. And I'll put the camera so you can see how easy or hard it is to put this thing together. We shall see, but hopefully this will help. Stay tuned.
All right, so I take this big boy and throw him down on the floor. He's very light. I don't know why it's a he. Very light, but kind of, big to work with. So I take my yardstick, I measure off 24 inches, 2 feet. Mark across, and then cut it with the razor knife. Careful not to go all the way through, and then cut it through all the way after I bend it. That takes me down to 6 foot. Then I measure it right down the middle, 24 inches again. So now we're going to go 2 foot across, center it, and then right down the middle to get this into a 2 foot by 6 foot area. Now I noticed there was tape on the other side, so I said, you know what, let me leave that on there and just put my duct tape right across that. So it's double enforcement. It keeps it together. I don't have to line it up. It worked out perfect. So there we go. There's our base board with no blanket on top. So now I stick the blanket on top of that. It doesn't have to be perfect at this point. I try to staple it here. It does not work. So I said, you know what? Let me use these push pins. The push pins were a little longer than 1 inch. So what I did was I just pushed them in like at a 45-degree angle. That way they didn't go all the way through, and they worked perfect. Pulled it a little snug just to get out any kind of wrinkles once it was opened up, and then same thing on the other side. Stood it up and then got the corners. The corners are a little tricky because there was a lot of material, so they didn't stay in great, but they stayed in enough for now. And if I have to do something later, I will. But that's about it. It was very easy.
So, boom. As you can see, it's kind of big. Glad I cut it to 6 feet because it's perfect size to put our clothing on right here. And then when we're done, just fold it up. It's out of the way. I see the pins are coming out a little bit on the corners, but that's okay. I don't care. As long as it holds up and I can take pictures, let's move out and take some pics. All right, guys, that was super easy putting together. It looks awesome. I'm outside in the back patio. Got some natural daylight. I'll probably set this up in the storage unit as well. We'll see, but out here it looks great. Great daylight. So I am going to use these pins. And what I did was I took a regular tack, if you will, put it in the back, looped up a fishing knot or fishing line, and wrapped it around here to this hanger. I've got my first shirt I'm going to sell on here, and I am going to utilize these pins because I saw this on another video to kind of straighten this shirt out a little bit. I think it'll just make it look a little bit better. So Literally, I'm not going to go crazy with it, but just a couple of, just to hold it into place so I can see it a little bit easier, and really so the consumer can see it a little bit easier, just like that. That's it. I'm not going to go crazy with it, just like that. Straighten it out a little bit, whatever you can do, make the collar look nice, just like that. Looks good to me. So really, just 2 extra pins. I'm going to use my cell phone. That's what I've been using to take all the pictures. Just want to make sure it's in square mode. That's it. I'm just going to take a few pictures. One from far away, one close-up of the tag, maybe a close-up of the tag with the buttons so you can see it really good. You also want to make sure you get the inside tag if it's not on the main tag that shows what it's made of. This is 100% polyester. Just want to make sure you get that picture good. This also actually has the RN number on there as well. So one good pick of that should be good enough. And then our measurements. So we'll take that yardstick, left side to right side, just like that. So you can see that measurement there. Can't talk with a pin in my mouth, obviously. That's it. Just flip it around, just like that. Pins back in. One more picture of the back. And then one measurement pick of the back, just like that. And that's it. I'll post some pictures up so you can see what it looks like. Super easy. So glad I put this together. Looking forward to posting some videos. Everybody, thank you for watching. And hey, if you want to be part of this eBay adventure, make sure you go down low and hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up. It really helps out. And we will see you soon. Goodbye.